Good evening. What was that face?
That was my welcome to a nice Colorado Tuesday chat face.
It's Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
It's Thursday.
Tuesday, Thursday. It's a tea day.
A tea day. Wow. Okay.
Gets a little blurry.
What am I going to do with you? Salto Chels, how are you doing? It's a day that ends in Y.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
it absolutely is. You
Told
are
you get
correct.
blurry, see? Salty's on my side.
I suppose. All right, hang on. Just need to send a message really quick. All right. So,
What are we playing today?
we are playing Wyrmspan, which is a resource management game with dragons.
Can't go wrong with dragons.
No, not at all. Especially since, when I come back on my Purple Cubby channel, it's going to be with a dragon.
See?
A very purple dragon.
Themes are important.
Yes, themes are very important. Alright, so I have only played this once. It was fairly recently, and I went out and bought it because that's what you do.
Obviously.
Broseph here's never played it, so it's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve. So it's probably just gonna be this one and done tonight because when everything's going smoothly, this game takes 90 minutes.
So, we're looking at like 120 of guessing and memming, but it's going to be that much more impressive when I come out with the W.
I'm going to scoot my stuff up because you can't see it. Yours looks good. Okay, we don't need these.
Okay.
Put those there. Technical difficulties, please stand by.
So we got dragons, we got caves, there's going to be a lot going on.
Hello, Cheetah Bear.
Yeah.
that is just permanently your name here. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry.
You probably should just change its screen name at this rate.
Change it to Cheetah Bear.
You're confusing too many people.
I mean, Twitch is pretty flexible with that.
See, there you go.
So, alright, now that I'm knocking shit over, there we go.
That's where the chaos and chaotic Meeples comes from.
Is that really where it's coming from, though? Because I feel like it's come from quite a few other
Mostly
places.
just, yeah.
Alright, so we each have a starting hand of 6 cards, but we need to get rid of 2 of the cards. You can keep all of one card type. It's really up to you. You just have to have 4 cards between your caves and your dragons.
Mine are all made out of paper cubby. Can I keep all the paper cards, or
No.
just, okay. Oh, yeah? Dude, who would even say?
Oh, I forgot to get my egg.
Someone skipped breakfast.
Actually, I skip breakfast all the time. I really can't. I need keep telling myself every morning, I need to eat before I go to work. I need to eat before I go to work. And do I eat before I go to work? No.
Have you heard of Champions chat? Not this guy.
Nope, not me. Womp womp.
I guess I'll keep those and go from there.
That's a good one. So is that one. Okay, well, keeping both of those. Alright.
How we feeling, guys? Ready for the weekend?
I am. Jesus. Actually, so just so you know, a couple weeks from now, if I seem like I'm gonna collapse, just let me collapse. I'll be fine eventually.
We're gonna have a designated poking stick for poking the bear.
This music is not what I was... Hold on. I can't... Sorry. The song that's going on right now is just not... It's a little too chill.
T.O., need a vibe check.
Yeah. That's a bit more upbeat. Not the fucking rave I had the other night. God. Jeez.
Raves and dragons? I don't know. Goes together.
It actually could work.
See?
What do you guys think? I feel like I'm fighting a losing battle here already.
Maybe a little bit.
Wow.
No.
What?
My own chat doesn't refresh him.
Oh. Year of the Dragon Rave. Alright, if we want Rave, I can give us Rave.
Bust out the glow sticks, guys. Party's getting started.
By the way, Salty, I told you I'll be coming back with Spyro, right? because You're the Dragon is the third one.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think I'm going to keep these two dragons, and we'll just discard these.
Alright.
Alright. Do you need any kind of... Yes. And of course, I'm going for 100%, because you know that's what I do. Do you have any final questions before we begin? I expect questions as we go. Totally fine.
Roast is okay, chat. How we feeling?
Okay, yeah, this music's doing a little... Like, I think the more upbeat stuff works, because other ones just like... No. If we were doing a chill, cozy game, maybe, but no. Alright. I'm going to... Can't do that, can't do that.
Here we have Cubby calculating which rules you can break without me noticing.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so I'm going to excavate. I'm just going to put a little coin here to show that I spent it. I'm going to put down this card, which lets me immediately play a dragon with a discount of 1 egg or 1 resource. And therefore, I only need to spend 1 gem to play that dragon.
Okay.
Welcome back. You have to wait 2 months to change your name? I didn't know it was that ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Calm your tits.
So, that's it. Go ahead.
Well.
Oh, your little dragon, your egg storage is right there. So, what are you gonna change it to? Is it Tita Bear? Had to verify my... Oh, well. Damn it. Well, again, Bass Gamer's fine. It's very fitting for you.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So we've grown to know and love, but definitely warm enough to Titty Bear.
You're Titty Bear, he's Tita Bear.
We're both going to be Titty Bear. Titty left, Titty right. It's going to be a package deal.
Jeez. The Titty Bears. Got it.
I shall explore, choosing a cave and moving my adventure.
So, I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Because this is your first time
Yeah.
playing, I'm gonna interject a little bit.
Give me a hand.
You don't want to explore yet. Basically, you'd go right here in the first spot, and that's it.
Okay, we'll do the excavate.
There you go.
Playing... A cave. Leftmost empty space.
No, so these spaces are open automatically. It's after that, yeah.
Okay. Laying 3 eggs?
Yep. However, you're only going to be able to have 1.
Boo.
Because you don't have anywhere else to put the eggs. You need the dragons to store the extra eggs.
That makes sense. Empty nest syndrome.
Is this ravey enough for you guys? It's definitely more upbeat.
I guess I'll let you go.
Alright. You can't even hear it, you're vibing.
Right. I can sense it.
Alright. Oh, this dragon needed to be here, not where I was.
See? Bending the rules already.
Yeah. Alright, so this is where it's a good time to explore.
Okay.
So I'm going to put there, I'm going to explore. So the first thing is I gain a resource. Go ahead and gain a gem. Okay. Since I'm exploring there, I can lay an egg on the card. I can hold a total of 5. Okay. Go to the next one, and I go up on the track. Can you move me to the little egg, please? And then I don't have a dragon here, so I cannot continue.
Mm-hmm.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. I shall entice plus printed on dragon for purple.
Is this ravey enough? I never got an answer.
Didn't have any gold at meat and
It definitely works more with this game than it did Betrayal. Oh my god. Speaking of Betrayal, if you were in the other night, when I bought this yesterday, I also happened to find an expansion for Betrayal with an evil and corrupted Santa Claus.
okay, so I played. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have some evil Santa up in there. That'll be the Christmas episode and all
Oh,
subsequent
shit.
episodes.
Hold on. I fucked up.
Roaring Star, right?
I forgot about the little markers on the side. Again, I've only played it once, so... But also that means I didn't... Fuck. I fucked up.
Okay. I'm definitely getting the W, if only because we don't know the rules. I'll draw from the dragon.
I'll balance
deck.
it out.
You
So I
may
didn't get an egg
chuck
to
it.
lay there.
I get to know.
Actually, I didn't get that egg. Shit. I just completely fucked up my turn. That's what I did. But I have the resource at least. I can keep that.
Wait till you see us playing the Wonderland's War game. That'll...
This was an easily fixable oopsie.
Fair. Well, I could keep doing stuff, right? I can explore on the cave. Moving by adventurer.
Mm-hmm.
That has a cost. So he'll explore, gaining dragon.
Yep.
Okay, we're getting there. And then you only get the perk when you play the card?
Correct.
Okay.
Or, like, when you're exploring, it depends on the card.
I guess I'll pass.
Oh, you're supposed to draw a dragon from here. Like, you can... The way I played it originally was you could pick one from here or risk it from whatever you draw from here.
I see.
So technically... But I don't know if that's the actual rule. But... Because it wasn't on that, like, 3-minute video I sent you, but I'm going to cover so much in 3 minutes. So, I will...
You heard it here first. If you're getting bored, just make up the rules. I'm just,
Totally!
just going to stay with what I got and
Alright.
I guess let you go.
Okay. So... Let's do this correctly.
Where's the fun of that?
And... Well... Shit.
There's a time and a place for that, Cody.
Yeah, I know, but... Okay. So, I think... Really... I need resources, and I don't have any resources. I really need options. I guess we'll go explore down here, because I don't really have much of a choice otherwise. So...
Going south.
Yes, I'll do that. Were these discarded?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. And now I actually get that egg. And I actually get to move... No, I'm already on the spot. That's where I should be, so...
Okay.
I'll take the other egg now. And now... That's all I can do. And it balanced out.
Sure. So to confirm, we're going around this board 4 times, or just...
No, so we're going back and forth till we pass twice. Whether it's out of coins, you decide not to go, and then I run out of coins, or whatever the case may be. Then we tally up our points from whatever the first round is.
Okay.
And that's repeat process 3 more times.
That makes more sense.
Okay. All right.
Well, I guess I'll keep exploring.
Forgive the oopsies that are happening tonight. Again, it's the only second time I played, and some accidents are bound to happen. Okay, so really quick, since this is your second time exploring this round, you also have to pay an egg. That's why I'm stacking them on here on the board.
Egg. End of your turn. So I was already there. I don't even know what I gained from
What's going on?
there. Dude, I have no idea.
Alright, so that first space gets you a dragon card.
Okay. Drawing.
Okay. And then...
So I was here last turn, but then I ended my turn, so I went back to base camp, correct?
You're not done, though.
Not done. Okay.
So is there any bonus... I can't read upside down. Are there any bonuses from that card?
Well, I draw a dragon from the deck. You may tuck it here. I did that last turn when I played the brush tail.
Okay.
And then I thought I ended my turn and went back to base camp.
No. You go 1 space forward more
Oh.
to the little shield. Move up on there, get the egg. And then you end your turn because you can't explore anymore.
Okay.
And then you go back to base camp.
That mostly made sense.
Mostly. Alright, so I am going to excavate. Let's
A little bit of prospecting
Let's
in
do
our dragon
that.
game.
I'm going to draw a dragon and lay an egg. So I'm going to do this. Yeah, this guy. No, I don't. I do have a space I can lay an egg. Okay, cool. Sorry. Thinking for a second. And that's it.
Sweet. Alright. Most dragon space still don't have. So, I'm just trying to figure out how to get more caves. There's no caves in my hand, so you need them there. Otherwise,
So you're going to have to go down a path that'll get you more caves. So
that path has a cave, right?
yes, but that's ultimately all you're going to be able to do this turn. Well, you can put a dragon there and explore it. But you can't do both in the same turn.
Meeple. Game cave.
And that's it.
Okay.
Although, how do I have more coins than you? I didn't get any extra coins.
Didn't we start with 6?
Yes.
Well, I have 1 left.
We should be tied. I excavated twice. Explored twice.
Well, it does feel like a first game.
Well, I'm just curious, like, what happened?
One
So,
of us was
alright.
fuzzy on the rules, so...
You have 5 coins. Oh, no. You've explored twice, right? You've only enticed once.
Explored 3 times.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it like this, so that way I can keep exact track of what I've done.
Pay for make that time.
You have not excavated twice.
Okay.
Or no, hold on. You've not explored that one at all.
Right.
Your top row's not been explored, so that's not where that coin should go. You explored the second one twice. That is true, yes. You haven't explored the third one at all.
I guess I just figured I was using the coins for actions.
Oh, wait, you have explored because you got the cave. That's right. I'm just trying to figure out how we don't match. Did you put an extra one down?
I thought I was putting 1 down every time I took an action.
Yes. What happened?
Yeah. This is going off the rails.
What happened? If anybody can help us figure out what happened here. Alright, so I have excavated twice. I've explored once. I've explored twice. And enticed once. I missed a coin somewhere, so it's me.
Aha.
Okay. Cool.
Who called it?
There we go. Hi, Chels. Yeah, that's... I see flaming...
This is fun.
Flaming... I don't know what that is, but it's on fire.
Sums it up pretty well, I think.
Okay. We got that figured out. So, alright. Is it Elmo? Oh, it is. I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to entice, and I want a dragon up here. I'll go ahead and get rid of a meat and a gold for it. Meat, or not a gold, treasure.
It's a well-fed dragon.
It is Elmo. Hi, barman.
Barman, how you doing?
Nice little lifty. Jesus, little nifty sword you
That's
got there.
a new one.
Again, I figured by
Niddle lifty.
Little lifty, yeah.
I think we're gonna have a speech therapy before all of these streams.
Jeez, it's been really bad for me lately, actually.
No, I love it. It adds to the magic.
I suppose. That's okay. That's why I got confused because I was looking for that one and not the other one. But it's fine. But okay, so I enticed. I'm just doing that to keep. Doesn't matter. It's the last round, or last turn of this round. Yeah, you can spam it. We have the emote wall.
We want to excavate it.
Okay.
Gaining 2 milk.
You don't need to excavate that spot. This spot is always open.
Right. Okay, well with that one I'll...
You can still excavate, you just don't have to put it there. Because that spot's open already.
Right. So for
You shouldn't get auto-modded because I turned all of that off on both Nightbot and Twitch.
And then, with the power of milk and eggs... And that needs purple.
What are you doing?
I'm thinking...
Because you already did your action.
It's just a single action per turn.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'll patiently bide my time then.
Okay. So, now what happens... So, alright. End of round points. Do you have any dragons out that have the little clock symbol?
Yes.
You do?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Draw a card from the deck. You attack it here.
Okay, you would do that now, yes. Okay. I don't have any of those. Okay. And then, do you have any dragons out with that symbol on it? It doesn't look like it. I do, though. I have 2. So, I will get 4 points for that. You will get none because you don't have any. If you had 1, you'd have 1.
Ah.
So put your little blue square on the 0. Then, hold on, what? There we go. Did they not show up on the screen? I didn't see it.
I mean, there's...
Oh, cool. Glad they showed up.
Line.
Don't forget, there's a little bit of delay sometimes. Okay. So... we didn't... When I did it, we kept the cards we had, not the little refresh symbols. So let me just check that real quick.
Cubby thinks he's cool because he's got points. I am very zen. Detached from that kind of thing.
I mean, the game's still very, very, very early.
Hi, dragons.
Oh, that's right.
Fly,
These get refreshed. That's what it was. So Salto got sorted because Joe couldn't be here tonight. And Barman is actually one of the 3 people on here. So I feel like by default he should have that.
Right.
He just hasn't been able to be on a stream yet.
We'll get him here.
Yes. And then you get your 6 coins back and an egg. Egg.
Can I poach it?
Nah, I mean if you want. Actually, Barman, do you know your days off next week?
I can only store 2 right now, right?
You can store them on your dragons. Alright.
Good dragon.
And then... Now, we're going on to the next one.
Some of the days off.
So the points for Thursday, Friday, perfect. So will we actually have you next Thursday? Will it finally be the full crew?
It's exciting.
Alright, so now, this is what our points objective is this round. You want dragons and caves and cards in your golden grotto, which is the middle one.
Dragons and caves. You got it.
Yes. Oh, Salto, she's asking if she can rent you.
Ah.
Is it a free rental or is it paid? Alright, sir, it is your turn again.
I mean, if it's a free, then it's just kind of a borrow, right? A loan.
Say what?
If it's a free rent, then it's more of a loan, right?
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Just treat him well. Not too many hickeys.
Could you do me a favor, Barman? Could you make sure that's on the omnidirectional mode still? Or not
Barman.
Broseph, Jesus. It's been...
It's the second one, right?
The circle one, yeah. I just got your message, Salta. The mic cannot be any louder. And it's on omnidirectional. So, not much I can do with that.
Thank you, Jels.
But thank you for the feedback. However, we could probably move that a little closer. And then, regarding the traffic noise, because it's on omnidirectional, it's very hot in this room. The window's slightly cracked. The only way I can fix that's by closing the window.
We invited these cars specifically for you guys.
Oh, jeez.
Cost printed on cave entrance. Okay, so on Explore, I grabbed those caves, right?
When you excavate, you grab those caves. If you're think about it like realistically, if you're excavating, you're gonna find more cave.
Well, I'm just saying it says play from your hand. You're saying this counts as my hand?
It has to be in your hand, yes. You have to obtain it, and then you can play it.
Bah. And then for enticing, I put the dragons down. I guess I'll just keep playing dragons.
Thanks, Nightbot.
Good looking out.
I'm skipping this song. Wait.
Crystals, beefs,
That's better.
gold.
That song was not vibing with me. Where's Milko? He'd probably enjoy that. Oh my god, you would be unstoppable with a giggity emote.
Right.
You don't even know Salty.
No, but giggities are fun.
You're not wrong.
I don't think... I guess I could explore... we do need... Yeah, more cave. So we'll draw that.
Okay.
And then we'll pass.
The Kirby writing down I thought was Kirby with a knife last time. I truly thought it was a knife. Okay. I need some dragons.
Playing the right game.
The problem is there's only one thing that I can do to get me a dragon right now. So, here we go, I guess. Explore one spot, because I need a dragon. And do I want the... Let's take this guy. The Great Golden Lung Dragon.
Lung dragon?
The Lung Dragon.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. Also, if there's any music, like, it's still going to be in the lo-fi category, but if there's a music request, let me know, because I can't find a playlist that really fits, but this is better than the last one.
Column. Gain and lay. We'll excavate another cave, gaining gold and laying an egg.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Can't he... Oh. I mean, it is pretty low over there, so...
The music.
Yeah. I mean, I just need it to not sound so quiet. Okay. Let's see here. I need resources. Let's... Did I explore? I guess I did. I thought I just excavated and explored once. I should be... Yeah, I don't think I explored down here yet. No, because I would have... Yeah, I just left it over from the last round. That's what happened there.
Oh.
Anyway, so... I'm going to go to get some resources. So I'm going to explore up here. So I'm going to gain that. And I'm going to gain a gold. And then I'm going to gain a treasure. Or gem. And then I'm going to go ahead and move up on the track. If you could move me, please.
Meat stuff.
And then I'm going to get a meat. And that's all I can do. What are you not mad at, Shells? The music? That you can't hear?
Okay.
Oh, you can't see the bottom track on mine on the game. Whoops.
I shall
Fair enough.
entice my Great Scorpio. Gaining cash on any dragon. I'll gain milk, and I don't really understand what cash means.
Store it there. It's an end game point.
Acceptable. Go ahead.
All right.
Yes, the music.
I'm gonna go ahead and entice. The coin I didn't mean to have on my board. There. If I do that, that makes it a lot more clear. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and entice, and I'm gonna go ahead and put out the great golden lung dragon I just got.
Makes sense.
That's fair, Shells. That's fair.
So remind me what advances you on the guild track.
And if you get the little symbol with the guild.
Okay. That's easy.
How late were you up last night?
And then it was just that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because again, you can only do one action per turn, so...
I guess I'm just trying to figure out the... You can only take one turn, only one movement, and then you reset.
Welcome to Resource Management Games. Tuesday was till... Oh, jeez, I didn't realize you're up that late. Eek. Sleep's important, Shells. Don't make me wag my finger at you.
Don't believe what you hear from Big Sleep. Take it from me in these bags. Sleep when you're dead.
Just because Broseph works overnight. That's how we met.
Huh? I know, you're wondering how can this well-toned, well-tanned guy have anything to do with the skeleton man over here, but
Yeah.
we make it work.
Wag the finger. Hello, Cheetah Bear. Again.
Bangs the drum slowly.
That's slow enough.
I can dig it.
Completely doesn't work with this music. Eh, it's fine.
What was I doing? Need more caves. Need to... I guess I can explore. But then I only moved the one space. I'm still not getting that. Or do you go as far as you can?
Go as far as you can. But
I'll-
you stop along every way. The way.
Well, it's just returning my adventure to the base camp is what's tripping me up, man.
Okay, you return after your turn's over every time.
Uh-huh.
So basically, when you're exploring, you go as far as you can, stopping at each stop along the way and getting whatever it says you can get.
Okay, well, when you phrase it that way, I'll explore to gain
A card.
a dragon
I would
card.
draw from here.
I could do that if I was cool. I'm so cool, and I do
Wrong
have,
times, oh, that's fair.
I do have milk to spare, so let's grab. Okay.
And then replace him.
We'll
That's-
keep moving. That's me gaining another meat.
Okay.
Keep moving, gaining another dragon card. Still no crystals. Still no gold. I think we're off.
Risking it for the biscuit, I take? Or, excuse me, risking it for the busket?
The basket, correct.
The busket.
That should do it then.
Joe would be proud. I remembered without him being here. Alright. So, how do I want to do this? I know what I want. I'm just figuring out my plan of attack.
I have a
Are you sure? Because it seems like you're a little on the lost side.
We're getting there.
Okay. I'm gonna explore again. Take an Eggy. And I'm gonna get a dragon card, and I want that one. And put that out there. And then he doesn't do anything, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move up and gain another dragon card. We'll take the striped dragonette.
Cute.
Replace it, and that is all I can do on this turn.
Okay.
You're in Eastern time, right, Chels? That's what I seem to remember. I'm surprised neither of us has got anything that lets us have additional coins yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's fine. Exploring to gain cave, and I'll do it.
Okay. I am going to entice. Or no, I'm sorry, I was going to excavate. Put the coin there. And then I'm going to play that. And immediately play a dragon with a discount of 1 egg or 1 resource. So I'm going to play my striped dragonette and not pay the gold. And pass!
You sounded pretty excited over there, Cody.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing cast. Yeah, no problem.
Trying to think of ideas where we can get more view of the table.
More view?
Mm-hmm. And a better quality, because like you said, like what we have is fine for now.
Kind of gets the idea across, but we could get more focus, a little more clarity.
And then it does that every... We don't know why, but it sounds like it takes a picture every so often. And maybe it is. I don't know.
I heard you talking, Cubby. He's like, whoa, you're not going to replace me, are ya?
I mean, I'm still going to keep my DSLR. That's not changing.
Okay, so because this is full up, I can't do anything else on the center path?
You can't explore it again. You can still excavate,
Okay.
but you cannot explore again.
Okay. Excavate. Gaining golden crystals.
That's it?
I suppose so.
Okay.
Stay.
Alright, and then I...
So we need dice cam, we need cat cam.
All the cams.
Lots of improvements, but, you know, a long road ahead.
Alright, if there is...
Right now, I think the fans are just happy to have
Jeez.
purple and fuzzy.
Purple and fuzzy.
That's right.
Got it. I need... resources.
I don't believe it for a second.
Alright, so... Goodbye, Eggy. Alright, so... Gonna go ahead and gain a resource. Based on what I have, I'm gonna draw a treasure. Gem, whatever you want to call it. Gain another gem. Move up on the track. Gain a cave. Ooh, we're gonna take that one.
Alright.
And that's all I can do.
I guess that's the end of the second round.
That is the end of the second round.
Okay.
So it's moving a little quicker than I thought it would, which is good.
Yeah.
So,
Slowly figuring it out.
alright. You have a little clock stop thingy. You have two.
Uh-huh.
So you get to do each of those
Let's see, draw from the... Now?
from your hand. You stash them from your hand, unless it says you can draw from this pile. Which some will say that.
Well, this says draw from the deck. You may take it here.
Yes, you can do that then.
And then you may... Are you using these effects again?
What does it say?
When I play this, I put a milk on the card because I figured that was the play effect.
That's end of round effect.
Well, I'll just keep it there then.
You played it this round?
Well, I played it when I played the dragon.
Which was this round?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, you are correct.
Okay.
And then...
I guess I already had that card too. So.
No. What are you doing? What did you do?
Because when I played him,
Oh, I see.
I thought it was active.
No. Got it. Okay, cool. And I don't have any. Okay, so next, Dragons in Cave in your Golden Grotto, which we're actually tied.
Mm-hmm.
And because we're both tied and there are points, we both get the 5 spot.
Nice.
So we each get 5 points there. Up here.
Thanks.
All right. So the eggies that you use to do stuff go away. But let's refresh really quick. I'm actually kind of surprised we're already halfway through this. I thought it was gonna not be going so quickly.
We're picking up faster and faster. Well, I'm picking it up faster and faster.
So we did the refresh. Okay. And now, Dragons and Caves in your Amethyst Abyss. Yes. Great. And then get your 6 coins and an egg.
Okay.
Alright.
See where the resource management part comes in.
Yeah. Have you not played resource management board games before?
Save for Monopoly.
Okay, what do you... What does chat think? Is Monopoly a resource management game? I don't think it is.
I would argue if you see hotels coming up and you have the opportunity to build.
Thanks, Salty. What happened? I just see someone's banned.
Oh, 40.
Resource management light.
See, that's fair. See, light. We're counting.
Maybe.
Another, well, as long as we're talking Monopoly, a valid strat Monopoly is to not upgrade hotels. You just have houses to deprive your opponent the opportunity of building those houses.
It's a friendship breaking. It is.
Well, that's
It is
true.
that. Well, granted, if you play it correctly, not so much.
Who plays Monopoly correctly?
There was one time when I was a kid, I was playing Monopoly at this old lady down the street. She's at her house. She's a very religious lady, okay? And I, like everybody on this goddamn planet, put money in the center. Like when you land on income tax and stuff,
naturally.
right? And I was putting that, she should like put her hand, no. We don't gamble in this house.
We don't gamble.
I was like, are you serious? Okay. So, no, there was no free parking there.
Lame.
Which technically it isn't actually a rule, but it's just
Sure.
everybody plays it that way.
On the flip side, when I was young and dumb, as opposed to my current age and dumb, whenever we bought real estate, this is only like the first 2 games, we put it in the pot because we didn't quite understand the rules. So when you land on free parking, there's like $10,000 there.
Oh, jeez. I have the inverse, okay? Back in my young and dumb days, I went over to a friend's house, and we were playing Drunkopoly.
Okay.
Okay? Which, you know, if you ever played Drunkopoly, like every time you pass go, you take a shot. Every time you pay... Or lots of shots, right?
Sure. Make it a drinking game.
But we had this, in retrospect, stupid idea. So every time you paid income tax and everything, yes, you put your money in the board, but you also poured a shot's worth in the glass.
Oh, God. The glass.
The glass. Okay? It's probably the only time in history you'd ever not want to get on free parking, right? So we're playing, and like we're all like, after a certain, at first it was like, it's fine, this will be fine. After a certain point, it's like, no, I don't want to do that because it was tequila.
Yeah.
Jose Cuervo,
Yeah.
even. Okay? And it got to the point the glass was like half full.
hardcore.
And somebody landed on it. And she was looking at it like, oh no, oh no.
I'm gonna have the money, but I'm not gonna have the faculties, so keep playing.
Well, she chugged it,
Okay.
like you do.
Yeah.
A little bit later, she puked.
Naturally.
And you know what? We're gonna pause the game for a second for me to tell this story.
Uh-huh.
So she puked, like whatever, and then at this point, because how the game was playing anyway, we were all trashed. Okay. And we couldn't focus on Monopoly anymore. So what did we decide to do? We decided to play drunken Mario Karts.
Weird. Sounds great.
Yeah. Anyway, so we didn't have enough Wii controllers, and we were neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
So she and I went over to my townhouse. Okay. Got the Wii controllers and started walking back. On the way back, I tripped. And I was rolling in the grass, which they just watered, so it was very wet.
Lordy.
Okay? And then she's cracking up. Very much so. And, after cracking up, she's like, oh no, help, I'm peeing! Which made me laugh and roll even harder in the grass.
So you both got back to the compartment very wet.
Very wet. And so it was only supposed to take, 5, maybe 10 minutes. Took like half an hour because
They
drunk.
said, geez, guys, are you mugged by a super soaker?
Well, we show up and, still laughing. I'm soaking wet because I was rolling in the grass because I couldn't get up because drunk. And, she's like, I think I peed. She didn't actually pee.
Okay, that's good.
But she thought she did, and therefore it just...
What a mess.
It was a mess.
Good story.
So, I don't play Drunkopoly anymore.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't blame.
And there you have it, a Cubby story. All right.
Was that the last time you played Monopoly?
I think I've played it like a time or two since then.
And then you've moved on with your life.
Yes.
So we switch first turn every turn?
Yes, so it's my turn to go first.
Dragon's taking flight.
Dragon's taking flight. No, that's not what I need. Shit. Oh, fuck.
Shit and fuck.
Not at the same time, thank you.
Official directions.
I can go for that one. I can go for that one. I'm going to do that. Okay. I'm going to explore. Okay. Gonna gain gonna gain that. And then I'm gonna lay an egg. And then I'm gonna gain another one of these. No, that's not it. There we go. And back to base camp.
Okay. Cool. And that's for resources and more resources. I got that. For egg.
So my friends in chat who have played resource management board games, what ones do you typically like? I have this one and I have Raccoon Tycoon. I love Raccoon Tycoon. I just like resource management games.
You know, when you're talking about resource management, I thought that's what we're going to be playing, but I'm sure we can get to that.
Joke's on you!
Dragons, motherfucker!
Oh yeah, it's dragons. I mean, cute raccoons would also be fine.
Like, no. Hard scaling. Alright, so the clock thing happens after the round.
Yes.
So this stuff would happen now, right?
When you explore on that spot.
Oh. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to excavate. And I'm going to play that. And then I'm going to get a dragon and a gold. What dragon? Ooh. That's It's actually pretty good. I'm gonna do that. And did I get my gold? Yep. Okay. All you, Broseph.
Thank you kindly.
Alright. I'm going to step away for just a... or step off screen for just a second.
Okay.
You're done.
Mm-hmm. Guess that's how you play there. Oh god. Just me. So chat, dirty secrets. Well, you know, it's just you and me. You like the beard way better, right? I get it. Don't tell Cubby, he's sensitive about those kind of things. How about that local sports team? And I know you guys are kind of all over the place, so local doesn't make much sense, but it never made much sense to me either.
Okay, sorry about that.
No problem.
My gum was done. What doesn't make sense to you?
The concept of local sports teams.
What even brought that up?
Me being weird is what brought that up.
Fair enough.
I shall explore gaining caves.
Caves.
Yes, all the caves. Yes.
I forgot to...
I'll keep going, gaining dragon card. Dragon cards being zone.
Living in Chicago, we have the Cubs and Sox rival that I don't get myself involved. Wait, are those both in Chicago? The Cubs and the Sox? I don't know sports. I'm not a sports guy.
Yeah, they're always trading teams, selling teams. It's hard to keep track, right?
Yeah, it's true.
We'll grab that dragon. I'll keep going to here, gaining one more land. Or too much magic, Steve.
Too much magic. Oh, jeez. I've only played Magic like once or twice.
Good, Cubs.
Okay. Cubs is the north side, White Sox is the south side. That's stupid. But, you know, this is coming from someone who spent their entire life in the performing arts, so...
Different strokes, different folks.
Yes. Okay. I had it all worked out in my head. I probably would love it if I played it more. Alright, I'm going to explore. I'm going to gain a resource, and that resource is going to be a meat. I'm going to gain a gem. I'm going to move up. Will you move me up on the little... Yep. However, now that I'm there, I get to pick a bonus. Will you hand me the guild card, please? So I can... Oh, this is... yeah. Alright, so, put me on the... Put mine on the one that says gain 2 caves and a wing. Or coin.
2 caves and a wing?
A coin.
Coin. There we go. And
So-
a coin.
What? It's the middle.
Thank you.
There we go. Thank you.
Fuck.
So, extra turn for me this round.
Boo.
And 2 caves... Well, there's supposed to be 3 caves out. I'll take that one.
I appreciate that. We can nerd out together.
Okay, so I'm going to
had
take those
mentioned
two.
it back in the day as a Yu-Gi-Oh guy, but step kids have really gotten me into Magic, and it's addictive.
I will be honest, you know, I haven't played much of it, but that the Final Fantasy stuff is probably gonna be what gets me. But I'm not gonna be a diehard and like get it day one like some people are.
Sure.
Like, those who know me are actually going to be surprised by this statement. I did not even try to get the Switch 2. Because I have $450 I have to pay for my performance in New York this month. So I'm like...
Little adult thing, I get it.
It's not adulting, it's like this performance in New York is a bucket list thing for me.
Sure.
So...
Bucket lists are an adult responsibility.
I don't know about responsibility. They're a fulfillment.
Fair enough.
So...
Well put.
That's fair. I'm a diehard Nintendo fan. I mean, I'm wearing a Zelda shirt, right? A Zelda...
Very nice.
I will be performing at the Lincoln Center. Did I not tell you that?
That's big news, right?
Words are hard. Alright, bro, so if it is your turn. But yes, I'll be performing in November at the Lincoln Center. I'm actually taking 2 weeks off of work. I don't mind talking about what it is because it's a big deal. So the piece is called Sing for the Cure. It's written in collaboration with the Susan Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. Musically, it's very beautiful, but it's very heavy because it outlines a woman's journey through breast cancer. And I am so excited to do that later this year.
I'll need 2 eggs. These are coins. 2 resources. Still need more eggs. Okay, well.
Wait. Hold on. I gained the wrong damn resource when I... My mistake. Too late.
You see.
I will accept the consequences of my actions.
Can't.
But I got an extra turn, so I can make do.
Oh, we all make do. I read a book about it.
Huh? Actually, I never really told you this, but I have... It'll probably never see the light of day. But I have written the entire first draft of an 80,000 word novel.
That's amazing.
It'll probably never see the light of day. I wrote it in 2015 into 2016.
Yeah.
Took me 3 months to write the first draft. The only draft currently. Turns out I hate editing.
That needs to be played in purple. Okay.
Fun little cubby pack for you if you didn't already know.
This game is dense. Okay. For meat. Yeah.
I did know about the graphic novel. You've mentioned that. And if you need, if you want a beta reader or anything, I will happily do that for you. Do graphic novels even get beta readers?
Good question. Hush, Oakwing, Red-Eye Dragon, gaining an egg.
You gain the egg when you explore.
Okay, well, I guess I'll...
That's what that little explorer guy means.
I guess I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
As you can tell, we're all making up as we go along.
Oh, jeez.
What's a graphic novel about?
Okay, yeah, I will happily give you feedback. Alright, so... I'm thinking...
Are you drawing and writing? It takes some skill, you know.
Alright. I'm going to excavate. Gonna put that down there. Move me up on the track. And I actually, yeah. So I'm actually getting 2 eggs because I get an egg from this and I get an egg from that. So my little, I have plenty of spaces for eggs. So 2 eggies. Expanded man is looking to understand what he's feeling and looking for meaning in his life. Okay. I realize you don't want to get too descript because public forum. But I'd like to hear more. Alright, so Pass turn.
I was in a graphic novel reading and writing class back in the day. Not very good artist, I'm afraid.
He's trying to find out what happened before a certain date because he can't recall what happened before it, and he's living with roommates who he knows, but also doesn't know how he knows them. Oh, it's an amnesia story. Okay.
For some reason, that just reminds me of that Christopher Nolan movie. That one I can't remember.
Memento?
Yeah, that was great. Ironic, I can't remember the Can't Remember movie.
Now that you mention it, can't remember the Can't Remember movie.
Okay, so need gold. Okay.
Oh, and I can say it's not amnesia. Okay, fair enough. For my, just so everybody knows, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the second stream because the audio issues we had on the first one with the echoes with the mics. But my video editor friend, Frog, you know Frog, Salty, Shells, has offered to do a video on the house. So we have a stream highlights video coming that we don't have to pay for.
Okay. Looking forward to it. 3 coins. Just not a lot of walking around I can do. Play that. Maybe that makes the most sense.
So you're going to explore that row?
I'm not sure what I'm doing just yet.
Then why'd you put the coin on the explore spot?
I thought I was just activating the ability to...
No, when you're putting a coin there, it's because you're exploring that cave.
Every time I think I know how to play this game. Alright, so...
So what I'm doing, when I'm excavating, I'm putting little coins in the excavate spot.
Yeah.
When I'm enticing, which I haven't even done this round, I'd put a coin there.
Sure.
When you're exploring, if I were exploring, which I haven't done this turn yet either, I'd put the coin there and go off. Or actually put the coin on the little spot with the wing and the eggs, and you do it.
I guess let me put it this way. If I wanted to entice a dragon here, it's going to cost this third row.
No, that's to explore. This right here is only the cost to explore. However, on these 2 rows over here, and I didn't point this out, so this is on me, but neither of us have even come close to using it yet.
Yeah.
So in this third column, to add a dragon, it costs an extra egg. In the fourth one, it costs 2 eggs.
Okay.
But you haven't done that yet, so it's fine.
Sure. It's clashing how it's down here.
This is the cost to explore.
Right.
Period. That's all it is.
Fair. Alright, so if I'm enticing, you still want me to put it here?
I'm just doing that so I know what I've spent and where I've spent it.
I'll just do entice, dragon.
So,
that guy for...
the lesson I've learned from this is play a game a few times before we play it on stream.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Learning curve.
Learning
third
curve.
stream ever. Well, on this stream.
Appreciate you bearing with us. Very nice base.
Basque.
Basque, excuse me.
But that's also Tita Bear.
I knew that much.
Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna master one name at a time.
Alright, so I'm going to explore.
More like foot and mouth, but...
Alright, I'm going to gain a meat. Oh, I had the meat. It's fine. An extra meat's fine. Gain a treasure.
I'll
Extra
hear that
meat's
again.
always fine. Go ahead and move me up. I'll gain a gold. And that's it. Salty, I'm just saying I have the add quote function added. You can do that. Extra meat is always good.
Up top. Okay, well, Number of Dragons is kind of looking good. Still got some cash all left.
Noted. What are we doing?
Just keeping track.
Okay. Okay.
Explore, entice, excavate. So, excavate that.
Yes. Plus
and
an egg.
then-
I'm sorry, it's the excavate, it's not the dragons. But you see at the top it says plus egg to excavate, and then on the next one plus 2 to excavate. So I didn't follow that either, so I will get rid of an egg that I shouldn't have. 2 eggs that I shouldn't have, actually.
Okay, well, I don't have eggs.
We're going to play this a few more times before it gets played on stream again.
That sounds fair.
Of course, now that I've done this, probably going to be committed. I say that, but let's look at Wonderland's War. Ooh.
I mean, we played that 5 or 6 times. We're still like, wait, is that right?
Yeah. It's fun.
It's really fun. You know, even we're not quite getting it. No eggs, no milk. Shit, I think it's faster.
Okay. Okay.
I should say I didn't actually.
Yeah, because I played that with a discount. Okay, cool.
Uh,
So I'm going to. It's add quote. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and entice. Gonna put the nimble trilling amphitheater out for 2 meat, 2 crystals. I'm just going to put those there. But I'm also going to gain another wing and 2 resources of my choosing. And I'm just going to get 1 meat back and do a milk, because I don't have any milk. And pass!
I keep wanting to draw. I guess I feel stuck.
Why do you feel stuck?
I don't feel like I can afford anything.
That does happen.
Well,
So what I would do in your situation right now, you can explore any of your caves for whatever you need the most of. So think about resource management games. In my experience, it's definitely a balancing act.
yeah.
You know, you got to balance like spending, exploring.
Well, I can't afford the 3rd explore cost.
You haven't explored that cave 3 times this round.
Yeah, I'm still confused.
Okay, when you're exploring the top cave, this right here is for the top cave only.
Okay.
This is for the middle cave only.
Sure.
This is for the bottom cave only.
Kind of what I figured.
So when you're exploring the first time, it's only a wing or coin for either the cave, any of the caves.
So I'll keep those there then.
That's right. That's why I've been doing it like this. So I know it's been paid and I know what I've done.
Well, I guess in that case I'll explore that.
Yes.
Gaining a dragon card.
Oh, there should be one on the right spot there. No, let's put it right.
No, I like curving my head. It's a cheap one. Advancing on the track to gain land. I'm gonna keep saying land.
A cave.
It's kind of land. Oh, those gain ya. Okay.
Okay, I'm kind of digging this song right now, if you can hear it.
And then gain a resource of my choosing.
Yes.
I feel like I could use more eggs. And then that should do it.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to entice. I just don't know what I'm going to entice yet. That would be better in other circumstances. Alright. Gonna go ahead and pay 1 of each of these.
Who else is feeling Dragonheart after this?
I never watched that.
Dragonheart?
And then I'm going to pass.
I'd say the CGI definitely doesn't hold up, but...
Did you get more coins this turn?
Not yet.
Okay, I did, and I have a coin left, so you shouldn't be going still. Wait, hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I gained 2 additional coins this turn.
We'll just assume I screw it up and let you go.
1, 2, 3. I think it got shuffled around in one of the confusion times. Yes.
A lot bit of that going around. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. As long as we can account for it. All right, and then.
Good looking out, Nightbot.
I just added a quote. I didn't. All right. I'm going to.
If you're not nice to your AIs, they take over.
Oh, I don't have a lot of eggs right now. Damn. Okay. I'm going to excavate. So use my last coin. 2 eggs. Because I have to put this there. I don't really have any resources I can do that with. So it's fine. And then I'm going to activate the ability on any dragon on my player mat. So I'm going to activate the ability of this one, get another coin,
Lordy.
and 2 resources of my choosing. And I know exactly what those resources are going to be.
That W is getting further and further away.
All right, Steve can't go, so pass.
Dick.
So I'm going to entice with my extra coin. For for the Augural Fae.
You've come far.
Yes. And we can't continue that, so that ends that round.
Thank Christ.
Alright. When it comes to the dragons in the Amethyst Abyss, I win. Because I have every spot filled.
Uh-huh.
So I will get the 6 points, you will get the 3.
Okay.
Give me one of your little... Okay. Alright, next. Oh, actually, do you have any active... Do you have any ability... You do have abilities if you want to do that really quick with the little clock on them. If you want to do those really quick.
Draw it up for the best and gain another milk? No. Which does happen every time?
Every time.
And then that one has tuck from your hand, and then if you do lay an egg. Will it? I don't know what would pair well, but that's a similar color.
Okay. Alright, I don't have any of those. So... Alright, eggs go bye-bye. Now, I did have a lot of extra coins this turn, but I'm back down to 6. As are you. You will go first. We will refresh. So is it kind of starting to click a little bit?
Little bit. So you can take these actions in every cave, but
Yes.
in that cave, actions get more expensive.
Yes.
That makes a bit more sense. These dragons need to start squeezing those eggs out a little
Oh,
more.
jeez. And then we're on the last turn. So now you want to get points on this round. Dragons that have a printed cost of 0 to 2 resources / coins / eggs.
Say that one again?
So basically, dragons that cost 0 to 2 resources to play.
Any resources.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. But there's no cave goal. Just cheaper dragons. Okay. Sounds pretty cool. I guess I'm just trying to figure out what the best way of getting points right now is laying down eggs and dragons.
Eggs, dragons, and meeting that fulfillment. Like, as it stands right now, I have 1, 2, 3... Only 3 cards, or 3 dragons out that meet that requirement.
Okay. I suppose I could use some resources. Cash. Don't know what you do with those.
Also, after your turn, do you want to close the window? I think it's fine now. It's cooled off in here. That might also help some of the background noise I was told we were hearing.
Yeah, sure do.
Cool. Oh, also, egg for starting order.
No, that's awful. Whee! What shall just spend? And
First time I played this,
and
I had
milk.
like so many goddamn eggs.
And then cash. Not a clock. Gain milk. Anytime you cash here, gain cave. And the third milk is cash. You may sell the eggs. Okay, go ahead.
Alright. I need...
Trap there.
Let's... I need a little bit of everything right now.
That's kind of how it goes.
Alright, so I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna gain a dragon. Do I have any? No, I don't have
I'm also thinking of dragon books. Grandfather's Dragon. That was a good one.
Jeez.
Oh, dragon
So
things,
I'm gonna
man.
gain that one. Can't do anything with that. Move me up on the track, please. And I'm gonna gain another dragon. We'll go ahead and get that one. And nothing I can do there. And another dragon.
Dragon Master over here.
You know it.
And then some kind of Pokemon champion. Do you lead the Elite Four?
Say what?
Do you lead the Elite Four?
No, that'd be cool if I did, though. Actually, when it comes to the Pokemon games, I'm more of a completionist, not a competitive player. I like catching them all.
Taking it to heart. Love it.
Yes. Actually, at one point in time, I did have one of everything.
Yeah.
Back when I did it.
When what? Yeah, it's like a few generations
A
ago.
few generations ago, yes.
Did you have a Mew?
I did.
Yeah.
When I say I had one of everything, I had a legitimate one of everything.
Didn't you have to like go to the developers and they trade you one?
So I would go get like the mythical stuff from events from like GameStop or Mystery Gift, and I see there's a Pikachu emote in chat.
Excellent. Rock on with your bad selves.
Yes, yes. So that actually worked for me.
Me. Okay, so 2 eggs to work with. Dragon. Crystals, I guess. Dragon. And then lay an egg. It's funny the little Meeples there, but the egg's under them. Like he's the one that laid the egg.
Oh my god, I never thought of that, but you're right.
I've been hanging out with those dragons for too long.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Did you just explore that for the second time this round?
It's the first time.
And why are you putting a...
Because my first action was putting the dragon down.
That's not exploring.
So I entice.
Entice.
Which is an action, so I put an action down.
No, again, you
We're
only
never gonna
put
get
that
this.
price down when you're exploring. That's all it's for.
That's only for exploring.
That's only for exploring.
Full stop?
Full stop.
Lordy. Okay.
But what I'm doing is like if I'm excavating and put the coin there, if I'm enticing and putting it there, just to keep track of it and I know where it went.
Did entice.
Yes.
Now I'm going to explore.
Yes, there you go.
Resources would be nice. Keep driving.
Oh. Let's correct that.
I'll advance to gain a crystal.
Okay.
I'll gain another dragon. And then
Oh, Jesus. Brosiflate an egg.
That's right. You saw it here first. Go ahead.
Yeesh. Alright. I had this all planned out in my head.
Just call me Chansey.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to entice. I'm going to play the aloof Griff Dragoon, which costs a coin. And that's it.
Eight plus printed on column. Just says gain. So I'll excavate. Play that.
Okay. Don't forget the 2 eggs.
It costs 2 eggs?
If you don't have 2 eggs, you can't do it. Oh, you do have 2 eggs.
So gain another one and advance, placing marker. Yay, stuff!
Stuff is important.
So that one can't be gained.
Nope, because I already gained it.
Gain 1 for each on your player mat. Oh, crap.
Which one did you get?
Gain 1 for each cave on your player mat.
That's an end game victory point.
So I can't use that?
You can.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's bonus points for you at the end.
That's what I wanted.
Okay, just making sure you understood that. That's all.
Uh-huh.
So, it be my turn again.
And then, what's this line mean?
I'm going to explore my Amethyst Abyss. I'm going to gain a cave. And we're definitely...
We're in the end game now.
We kind of are, yeah. Oh. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to get one of the... Actually, I'm going to take that one. And then I'm going to lay an egg.
It's going around, guys.
And then move me up. Going to gain a coin. So I use the one that I already got rid of. And then nothing there. And then I'm going to gain another cave. Well, that one's good, but it's too late on that one for me. I'm going to gain one of these. Replenish. Nothing I can do here. I'm going to lay an egg. Nothing I can do with that. I don't want to discard my caves because I specifically got them for a reason.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to discard them, but I don't get the egg bonus. So, pass turn.
Wait. Yeah, no, I guess that makes sense. Excavate for another cave. Getting treasure and advancing. For another egg. Eek. And that'll do it.
Okay. I'm going to excavate. Pay an egg to do that. But I gain a coin.
didn't have an egg for that, so I couldn't play that. Crap. Didn't have that or the egg, so I guess I need to take 2 turns.
2 turns?
Because I didn't have the egg, because I didn't realize I need the egg to excavate.
If you balance it out, it's fine. As long as you...
Yeah.
Okay.
I suppose I'll... Didn't move yet, but I'm about to, because I'm going to take a little walk here. Gaining treasure. Advancing for that egg here. And advancing to gain more treasure. And that'll pass.
Okay.
For my next turn now. Now that I have the egg.
Wait, what do you mean for pass for your next turn now?
Okay, so I had to redo that turn because I didn't have the egg initially to play that cave.
Okay.
So then you went, I realized my mistake and redid that turn. Now
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay.
actual turn.
Okay.
In which case I will use that egg to play that cave.
Okay.
On that one, gain another coin.
Nope, those are mine. It's in this one.
But
Steal my coin,
those
bitch!
had you on them, Cubby.
He tried to steal my coin. Son of a bitch.
I like those cuties. I demand you share.
Alright.
At least give me some elbow grease, something.
Alright. Well...
You've shown chat your Ivysaur tattoo, right?
Yeah, it's Venusaur, thank you.
Is it?
But yes, I've shown my tattoo off before. I mean, I'll happily show it off again. Anytime you may convert to... Yes, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to convert these two. Put that back. To a meat. So I have a gold and a meat. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that's at any time. That is not your only action.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to entice I'm going to entice the wealthy koi worm for 2 gems.
That's a cute one.
But you get a gem as well.
Hey.
See, it's not all bad.
Okay. Sweet. That was all your moves.
You get a gem, and you get a gem. Everybody gets a gem!
It's better than bees.
Yes. That gif is funny, though. Especially with her laugh. Like,
Okay. That costs a whole coin play.
We'll see.
So you're saying dragons are only going to cost 2 resources now. Increase for each play, full dragon, orthogonally.
You should know this one from Fire Tower.
Yes.
So, anything that's not diagonal, basically.
Okay.
I feel like that's just easier to say. Anything that's not diagonal. Also, speaking of Fire Tower, next Thursday, it's finally happening.
It's gonna happen. It's probably one of the simpler games for you guys, but it's a good one.
That one, yeah, that one's easy. It won't be as, like,
I get stats go up, actually, so we'll just do impenetrable red worm.
But also, when there's one we really need to do that's chaotic without being on stream is called Ravine. I have that one. Don't worry. That one will be fun. That one will be crazy.
Good.
All right.
Ravine?
Yes.
We haven't played that, have we?
No, we have not.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna explore.
I'm telling him we're gotta get that Lem game out. Have a cat night.
Yeah, we'll play Mlem for sure. Gain a gem. Move me up, please. Gain a milk. And then 2 more gems. And you get a gem. Yay! Oh no, give those back. That's only when you play it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. Hey, I realized it now. And then gain a resource of my choosing. Do a meat. And that's all I can do. Pass turn.
Okay. 1 coin left. What the hell did I do as my last move?
If you have something that'll get you an extra coin, do it.
It's true. Gain dragon cards. Gain 3 for each. Yada yada. 1 piece for free. From your hand?
So, I got a question for you. I'll wait till you're done figuring it out.
Will entice. I can't even afford that. The most I can really afford to do is take a little walk, I think. Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. I'll just gain a dragon. Advance for some gold.
Where'd you get the gold? Oh,
Yeah, the track. Yeah.
I gotcha.
And then cave. And then that's it.
Alright. So, we definitely won't have time to play this again. But we can do something quick after this is over if you'd like. Bring a little chaos back in because this has not been very chaotic today.
No, not as much. Not talking about penis enough. Or nipples.
Oh, jeez. Alright, I have just the game to do it when we're done here.
We're gonna play the nipple game, guys.
We're not going to play the nipple game on this stream.
Wait till our after hours one.
DM me for the link.
Did you just wink with 2 eyes?
Did I? I'm sorry, what game? The nipple game. Alright, so I'm going to
Chat is perking up.
I'm going to entice for 2 meat. Right there.
Your meat is very enticing.
My meat's very enticing, you say?
Yeah. Dragons seem to think so.
Alright, and then that ends that turn. I get one last little
That ends
go.
that turn, he says smugly.
Alright.
You just twiddle your thumbs over there.
Okay, so I'm gonna explore one last time. Eggy. Alright, so I'm gonna gain a cave. Doesn't really matter what cave. I'm gonna lay an egg. Okay. Move me up on the board.
If I must. Oh, God, you all the way around this.
Put me on the 6 victory points on the end game.
The 6
Very bottom.
victory. Okay. 6.
Yep, you're right the first time. Okay.
Sweet. Well,
Nothing I can do there.
less sweet for me, but
Gain a cave. I'm not replenishing because at this point it doesn't even matter.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna lay an egg. Okay. Nothing I can do there. And then I can discard up to 2 caves in my hand for 2 eggs. Oh, lay 2 eggs for each, so that's actually 4 eggs.
Okay.
So, 1 and 2.
Dragons. Tuck. Dragons.
And then 3 and 4. And that is the game.
2.
Now,
2 for each.
alright, so now, count how many dragons you have that take 0 to 2 resources to play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6.
4, 5.
5?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hand me a 7. And hand me a blue. Just 1 blue is fine. You get 4 points still.
We're doing score, so I figure you're gonna need.
Okay.
Is that the last score?
Alright, so now we're going to tally up.
Okay.
So, first off, I'm going to just for the order.
Brace yourself for the shock of the century.
Alright, Dragon Guild endgame markers. I have 1, so I get 6. You should probably use the calculator on your phone for this.
Okay.
So I got 6. You just have the 1. Does it give you any points?
I have no idea what we're doing.
Dragon Guild endgame.
Okay.
You got an endgame space, you don't have to get your points.
Yeah. So gain 1 for each cave on your player map.
So
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it'd be 1.
no. Oh no, these are
Those are free, right?
Those are free, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so that's 6 for you.
Great. Money.
Okay, do you have any other? Oh, it doesn't matter because actually really quick. Activate your clock things, your clock bonuses, because you get points for those.
Draw and tuck it here. Sure. Gain milk. There.
Okay.
And then lay an egg and tuck. Egg.
Okay. So now you're going to add the ones, the little point numbers with the little tail printed on your dragon. So 2, 6, 12, 14, 15, 20, 2, 4, 6, 31.
15, 16, 19, 23.
Okay. Now, if you have any with this flag on there, that's where you're going to count what bonuses it says there.
Mm-hmm.
So gain 3 for each other dragon in this cave. So 6. That's the first one. Gain 2 for each objective where your marker is placed for the lowest, including ties. So I only get 2 for that. Okay. Then gain 1 for each shy dragon in an orthogonally adjacent space. So just the 1.
Shy?
The little trait on the...
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then my last one, gain an additional point for every 2 eggs you have round down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4. Okay. Now 1 per egg that you have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10.
Uh-huh.
This is one you have me beat. 1 point per cached resource.
Cached resource.
Your milk, those are all cached.
So 4.
Okay. That is yours. I don't have any.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 1 for each tucked card.
I believe that's 5.
Okay. Then this. So for me, 4, 9, 15, 22. Yours is 5, 8, 11.
Okay.
No, 12, sorry. Okay. 1 for any remaining coins that aren't used, which neither of us have. Okay. 1 for every 4 resources you have left. So I just get 1.
0.
Okay.
Add 50.
83.
Well, okay then.
All right. So, well, we don't have time for another game of this for sure. Like I knew we wouldn't.
Yeah.
But I know something will bring a little chaos back into the stream. So we're going to be right back, and we'll have a different game to finish out.
Sounds good.
All right. Be right back. And we are back. Cleared the table pretty quickly. So, that game, while fun, wasn't just because it was a second time for me, first time for Broseph here, wasn't our usual level of chaos. So for that, I apologize.
Lots of thinking, frowning, strategizing.
If we knew it a little better, it'd be easier to have, different stuff going on. However, so to make up for that, since we couldn't play 2 of that anyway, I decided to bring in Uno Show 'em No Mercy.
Emotions are going to run high on this one.
If you've not played Uno Show 'em No Mercy, it is nasty. It is mean, it is nasty, and it's a lot of fun. Salty, we've played it before. It's a very mean game.
You've heard of Draw 4, this has got Draw 10 in it.
Well, so I played it with Salty and a few other friends at my birthday party last year. And it is a mean Uno. I don't think Broseph has played this one, so this is going to be...
Prepare to see one of us cry.
If not both of us.
Maybe a little bit of happy tears, a little bit of sad tears. Hopefully everyone wins.
The only time you have happy tears in this game is if you manage to get to, one card.
Oh, no kidding.
Never played it. Alright, well, you're going to see it here tonight.
Okay, we start with
7.
7.
And since I obliterated you in Wyrmspan, you can go first.
Yeah.
Oh!
Is that gonna make me draw 2?
Unless you can stack on it.
It's honestly been a second, but I guess I'll just draw 2.
You don't have anything... It is. Especially in this game. This game is meant to fuck your day up.
No kidding.
Damn it! Ah! So when a 7 or a 0 are played, in a 2-player game, you just have to switch hands.
Ooh.
I know. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
Not too worried about it.
Oh, he had... No, you did not have to draw. I know one of the cards in that deck. You did not have to draw.
Clearly I'm a little rusty, Cubby.
That is not the card I thought you were going to play. Oh, and in regular Uno, the rule is you're supposed to draw 1 until you get the card you need.
Yeah.
Nope, not in this one. You keep drawing.
Brutal.
That's why it's Show 'em No Mercy. Oh, perfect! I don't like that look, and I know what he's got.
I'm just going to slap that down for
I knew it!
Draw the 10.
I don't have a draw 10. 1, 2, 3,
You guys might want to take
4,
a smoke break.
5,
This is going to take a second.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There was one time I was playing, and Admiral... Jesus, who shuffled these? Admiral got 30 cards he had to draw. He's like, well, I'm done.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
That is all it takes. And I don't have a card I can't play because my turn was just drawing. So it's your turn again.
That's still yellow.
What color did you call it? Because you didn't call it color.
Red. We're calling it red.
We're calling it red. Cool. Nope, we trade hands, sir. 0s and 7s. Thank you.
That's all the cards I made you draw. I don't see how that's fair.
Womp womp. Oh, my headphones disconnected for some reason. But they're reconnected. We're good. Yeah. Well, shit.
That's right.
Pick a color.
I'll pick red.
Keep drawing till you get a red. And also, when you draw that one, you actually have to show your cards that you're drawing.
Okay.
Nope. Oh. Oh. Oh, God.
Who shuffled these?
What the You might want to count your cards really quick.
I can't count that high. No one taught me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
And
Wow.
Broseph is out.
Shortest game of Uno on record.
Let's reshuffle and do that again, because that was a little too short.
You think? That's where the no mercy comes in.
Right. That was what? 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Was anybody timing?
They said I just got back from my smoke break. What did I miss?
A whole game.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want more cubby?
I mean, I'm doing my best.
I for one could use a little less cubby in my life. This is the way he's gonna treat me.
This makes up for dice thrown the other night, okay? Mr. 3-0. You obliterated me.
Yeah, well, you know, I had the Christmas spirit in my corner. You were just out to ruin kids' Christmases and stuff some coal down their stockings.
I was definitely wanting to do some stuffing, but I don't know if I'd say it was that.
Stuffing with your stocking?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah. How about I just give us each half of this deck and we play like that? We're both out right from the start.
I don't think it works like that.
1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Huh.
You have to play that card to get rid of all the yellows in your hand, so I'm just gonna... It doesn't matter, because... Well, actually... No, we're good, because... Here. Alright, have a good night, barman.
Barman, thanks for hanging out.
Here.
Yeah.
Down to 2.
Dose!
We're not playing Dose. We're playing Uno. Damn it. Show him no mercy.
Well, if you're going to be that way, we'll do red.
Okay, draw your 4.
This game is so confusing.
I explained it to you that that's one of the outliers.
It's still confusing.
Oh, this sucks. Well, it is... You said red?
Uh-huh.
I have a red. Uno. That was a skip everybody.
Uh-huh.
Uno. Yellow.
Draw 6.
If you have 6 or 10.
6 or 10.
Plus 6 or plus 10.
No. 3, 6. Barman, come back! We need you here more than ever. He's stacking the deck I'm shuffling. Why aren't you having any mercy at... Oh, no mercy, right.
Oh, shit.
This is nothing but chaos, Cubby.
That's 2 for nothing on the Uno, and then...
Yeah, no, clearly I didn't study hard enough at Uno College of Denver.
It just worked out in my favor. I played, what, 3 times? And won?
Yeah, well, like you said. Universe is balancing itself out.
Yes. Now we were even for dice thrown the other night.
Fair.
Because I've won 3 games tonight.
You have. Fucking... Just go like that.
I hope this game does last a little longer.
No, it's not.
You don't want it to last more than 3 minutes?
I don't think it is. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5,
All hope is not lost. Oh.
So, draw 12.
22?
22, 32.
Oh, shit.
What was that, 60 seconds?
What the fuck?
People at home are saying, why do you play this game?
I promise it's supposed to be more chaotic than this.
No, that was very, very quickly ensuing chaos. Like, just no chance.
I thought I was fine. I'm like, it's fine. I got the 10. He'll have to draw 22. Nope.
32.
God damn it.
I'm afraid so.
Yeah, that was beyond destroyed. That was like... Let me see what... That was like bitch slapped and then put in for a swirly. And then when they pull you out, they spit on you.
I'm already wet.
Yeah, but it doesn't get much more degrading. They're mixed up.
I see that.
Okay.
Oh, like high school all over again.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm glad I didn't grow up in your typical 70s or 80 high school where people are getting shoved in the lockers.
I never got shoved in a locker, but I did go to a small town high school.
Okay, so there's a little bit of that going around.
A little bit, yeah.
Most beating up my classmates would do is say, hey, I'm going to beat you up, and then run away, and that's all we'd hear of it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, win 100% of the fights you don't get involved in.
That's true. Alright. Here we go. Longer game.
Longer game. You know, we're going for like 3 moves this time.
Jeez. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get to 10 moves.
1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These cards always look like this.
Yeah, they do. It's a little trippy. Like, we did the same thing. Like, are they damaged? Nope. Because if you look at the box, they're the same way. Eh.
Obliterated.
No, not this time. Not yet, at least. Well, we're off to a start. We're not stacking yet.
2 yellow. And then, I guess that makes me draw, unless I do +6.
You're a mean and nasty bitch. You
10
know that?
And yellow. Yes. Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Play your damn yellow. Hold on, I need to organize my cards.
Seems fair. Jeez, gotta be saving some cards for the rest of us.
Okay, I got you.
+4.
Okay.
So that's
12.
12, 16.
Oh my god!
18.
You can't do that one. Did you just play yourself?
Maybe. I don't know.
You're
I'm just kind of
so on the wild reverse draw 4 on a 2-player game, if you're the one who plays it, it goes to you.
Yeah, it's still a weird rule. And then I'm...
So, 16 to you.
Whatever. 1, 2, 3. Oh god. 5, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think this works.
Okay. You said yellow?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Draw 2. Draw 14.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
So I can keep
4,
stacking?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Pick your color.
Blue.
Okay. I mean, you're playing the blue. Oh my god.
Do.
So that gets rid of all your blue cards.
Uh-huh. Blue. Blue. I'm blue.
Alright, so you play. Okay. Technically, they're all supposed to be under that one.
What would the value be? Is there no value?
There's no value. But that's fine because there's other cards just like it. Thank God.
Neat. Yellows.
Alright, Broseph, you leave me no choice.
Nope, he's busting out the big guns.
Pick a color, keep drawing until you get it, and show the cards until you get it.
Is that on the stack?
Yeah. Nope.
I guess I'll pick red.
Okay. Damn. You don't play it, that was your turn. You said red?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What does that one do?
Skips everybody.
Acceptable.
Okay. Alright.
Keep skipping. Well, that's more of a reverse.
I mean, in a two-player game, it's just skipping me, so...
Yeah. We'll do +10. Declaring green.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I dropped one.
Adding some order to the chaos.
As best I can. Because you're being mean.
You had it going.
I did no such thing. It would help if I didn't keep dropping shit. Give me a second.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Jeez. What color did you pick?
Green.
Okay. Play away.
+4.
That's on you.
Does it switch twice?
It would be +8 to you.
It doesn't change direction?
Nope,
again?
because we're in a two-player game.
And then the +2s don't work anymore. This shit's so confusing.
They do, but they have... Okay, so +8. Unless you can continue to stack on it.
But then that would just stack it onto me, right?
You can't do a +2 on a +4. It has to be the same or higher.
That's what I was clarifying. Man, I don't know. This is fun until it stops making sense.
Well, it wouldn't be like this if we had more than 2 players.
Yeah.
Alright, what color, sir?
What do you have the fewest of? Let's do tangerine. No? Okay, fine. Red.
Red?
We need to get Admiral in here.
I know. I offered, and he said no. So, that's alright. So we're going to skip Broseph and then do 6.
Pick a color.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Green?
Huh? Oh, wow.
Oh, thank God.
You said we're doing red, so +2.
You said +2 red?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So it's +6.
6. Okay, so it's 6 right now?
Yeah.
Don't worry. So it's 10.
Okay.
16. Let's go with green.
So isn't that on you now?
Nope.
Because you reversed it?
I reversed it, but then I stacked. So 16 for you.
Okay.
Unless you can stack on top of that.
Not really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Okay, and I said green.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
See what happens.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 25. Okay, I'm dead.
Okay. Well, if you weren't, I was going to do that and like severely reduce my hand size.
Yeah, no, that burn.
Yeah, so what I found in Show 'em No Mercy, usually you don't actually get to 1. You just get knocked. You win because everybody else got knocked out.
Pretty much. Because, yeah, those draw cards stack up fast.
Yeah. But 9:20. I think call it.
I think we've had our fun.
Yes. Alrighty.
We appreciate hanging out, guys.
Alright, let me find somebody to raid. I'm gonna go to not board game channels because I've not been very impressed with them lately. Let's. Glad it was a great time. So we have 2 choices here. I'm going to go for the one who's a good friend of mine.
Good looking out.
The username is the Giggle Plus Gang.
That's a good name.
So, I think we have more lurkers than anything tonight, so I'm not going to worry about a raid message. But we will be back next week on Tuesday.
Should have Barman on Thursday, right?
Yes, we will finally have the 3 of us on Thursday.
We'll have Barman a week from now, and then we can have some Fire Tower.
Yes, and I think I'll talk Admiral into joining us for that, so we can have a good 4-player game and just bring it on!
That'd be great.
So, alrighty. Give me just a second, and I'm going to do the raid.
Thanks, man.
Alright, let's see here. Have a good night!
Thanks, Al.
Alright.
Always good to see you guys.
Yes. Alright. No raid message tonight, like I said. We're just gonna go. Alright. Have a good night.
Later.